It's been a hot minute since my first upload on this channel. We're going to be playing some Atomic Chess 3.0. If you haven't heard of Atomic before, it's essentially when you grab a piece, you take it like usual, but your piece also goes kablooey, and every square around it gets blown off the board, except for pawns. Pawns are safe, and you have to use that to not get completely destroyed. So that's all I know about it. I've played a couple games. I assume my rating's like 1741 right now, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Versus Caustic. Okay, let's get started. Good luck. And I can just move this, I guess. Alright, so this guy's pretty high rated. He knows what he's doing. He's been around the block. Yeah, so he's playing the same move I did. I know that this is a pretty good starting move because it prevents any bishop and knight shenanigans, at least immediately. Okay, so I guess I'll actually just try to develop normally. So I'm going to get my knights in the game. I want to see what he does. I'm in way out of my league here. As you can see that my rating is still provisional. Okay, so he does that. So if I move the knight, I lose. If he takes my knight, he just loses his bishop as well, which is fine by me. So what I'm going to do actually is... wonder if it's a good idea to get my queen out now. I'm going to try it. Obviously, I don't think my opponent's going to fall for that. Yeah, he just does this. So, moves the pawn up. I want to try to get into my opponent's position as much as possible. Because if I do that, I can win. So, I'm going to move my queen over here with the intent of going queen g7. Though, I think my opponent's just going to develop their knight. I think that's the plan. I don't know. I was thinking about queen b5, but my opponent's just going to go c6 most likely, or develop knight. Yeah, so my opponent develops the knight. That's fine. Fine by me. I don't want their knight to come to g4, so I think I'm going to move up the f-pawn. Yeah, that seems like a pretty reasonable idea. I need to get my bishops in the game if I'm going to get anywhere, because my queen is not doing much of anything right now. So, yeah. What are we going to do here? Okay, moves the pawn up. That's a good move. I'm not really sure what... Okay, so I can go here, I guess, and kind of pin the... I need to move pretty fast because this is 3-0. Yeah, so this is what I expected. So I was going to pin the knight, but then he just kicks my queen away. So we can go back here and pin the knight again, because again, if the knight moves right now, we can blow up the king. But my opponent also has our piece. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to... Okay, so they move the okay, so they're really going for this win right here, which... Not this win, just trying to prevent me from winning. Sorry, I can't even talk right now. I feel like I say that every video. I can't talk right now. We've got an attack on the F thing off square. Okay, so yeah, this is a bad idea. I can see why people develop normally, because looking at this position, my opponent's just developing all their pieces and I'm just getting kicked around. And I don't want to lose my queen because then I'm in really big trouble. So I see what people are saying when they recommend that you develop your pieces normally at the start. I want to go check on b5, but I know that that's just going to invite a pawn move or a knight development or something. It's really not very effective at all. All right, we're going to go back here. Because now we have an escape square on f2. I do definitely have to start moving faster. Okay, so my opponent goes over here. We're just going to go back to f2. For now, actually, I don't know if that was the greatest idea, but we'll see. We could try a3. I really don't like that bishop where it is. I think a3 is a pretty good move to force my opponent to just move it away, because I need to get my other bishops out, and my c bishop is almost completely trapped. Well, actually, I could fianchetto it, but how useful is that really? Okay, so my opponent's trying to go to g3, and then if I take with the pawn, my queen also is blown off the face of the earth. So we're going to just move our queen over here. I don't want that to happen. And now I've got to start moving really fast. I'm taking too much time on this. Maybe I should play 5-0 atomic games, but from my experience, literally no one picks those up. You saw how long it took to get a 3-0 atomic game going, which is the most common. That's like how you actually get games in atomic. Okay, so my opponent does this. That's not good at all. I think we lose our queen here no matter what. So you might as well grab the 2 bishops. Yeah, whatever. So we're going to grab the 2 bishops. I've got 14 seconds, so at this point I'm just going for swindles. I'm going to do this. Okay, so this is what my opponent's doing. We've got to go pretty fast. Okay, they blows this up. That's fine. Well, it's not fine. It's not fine in the slightest, but okay, that's game. Once the queen gets in there, that's game. Yup. GG. He's going to take the pawn. All right, good game, good game.